You have new details tonight on a disturbing story we've been following for more than a week. Eyewitness News has learned the man arrested for child sex trafficking may have come into contact with dozens, maybe hundreds of children during the holidays. Channel 3's Matthew Campbell is live in Vernon with more on this. And Matthew, what have you learned tonight?
Well, Aaron, we are here at what police described as the sex dungeon here in Vernon, and you can see the lights are off right now, but earlier tonight they were on as a tenant. A lawyer who rented space here told us she was moving her things out for good. We also obtained a 60-page personnel file for this suspect, and in it he describes a job that may have had him in contact with many children. Simon Hessler remains behind bars tonight, facing more than a dozen charges relating to allegations he tried to buy a person he thought was a preteen girl for sex. Hessler, the owner of BAYMONT Inn in Manchester, also spent the last 10 years with the Ellington Volunteer Ambulance Corps. He was terminated on Friday, and tonight, Eyewitness News poured through his 60-page personnel file that was requested through the Freedom of Information Act. Here we see the official termination letter where Chief Peter Haney writes, "It was found that federal, state, and town laws and guidelines were broken and your actions were totally inappropriate as an EVAC member." It also included the resume Hessler submitted in 2007 where he listed his background in the hotel business, but this line made us curious. Hessler says he was recognized as, quote, Buckland Hill Santa home away from home in 2006. We reached out to the mall to clarify if he was ever employed there and are waiting to hear back. Meanwhile, Ellington First Selectwoman Lori Spielman released her first statement since Hessler's arrest last week. The arrest warrant shows a whistleblower complained to her office after seeing a questionable Facebook interaction Hessler had with a homeless woman where he allegedly tried to barter a place to stay in exchange for work. Last week, Spielman's office told Eyewitness News she referred the complaint to state police. In this statement, Spielman also says, quote, "I was later advised that the police had conducted an investigation, and based on the allegations made, the police had concluded that no crimes had been committed. At the time, I believed the matter to be resolved, and I was unaware of additional complaints or investigations regarding Mr. Hessler until this past week." Now, we reached out to state police today. They say that this is still a very active investigation, and detectives have a lot of following up to do. We're going to stay on top of this as well. But for now, that's the latest. Live here in Vernon tonight, Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.